Today on MUFC Pulse, we'll dive into some incredibly intriguing news. 3 United stars sidelined after the game, and Thomas Frank's take on De Ligt'S last gasp goal. For more on this story, check out the video. We also have some equally exciting football news coming up, so stay tuned until the end to catch it all. Welcome to MUFC Pulse. Don't forget to subscribe and press the bell for more updates. 3 Manchester United injuries following draw with Spurs. Benjamin Sesko, the Slovenian striker, was superbly played through on goal by Mason Mount, only to be thwarted at the last moment by Mickey van de Ven. The forward sustained an injury during that sequence. Speaking after the match, Ruben Amorim confirmed a triple injury setback. The Portuguese manager expressed concern over Sesko's condition, noting that it involved the knee and its severity was unclear. He emphasized that the team needed Sesko to perform at their best and that further checks were required to assess the issue. Harry Maguire appeared to suffer a hamstring injury and was substituted in the 72nd minute. However, it seems Casemiro also picked up a knock, which led to his withdrawal from the pitch yesterday. Amorim went on to explain that having to substitute Maguire and Casemiro simultaneously, conceding 2 goals shortly after, and then losing Sesko presented significant challenges that the team had to surmount. United entered the international break with 18 points from 11 league matches. Maguire, Casemiro, and Sesko now have time to recover from their respective injuries. The precise recovery timelines will be established in the coming days. One hopes there are no prolonged absences. The Red Devils are set to host Everton in their next league fixture on the 24th of November. Thomas Frank's response to Matthijs De Ligt'S goal and praise for United squad. Manchester United's away fixture against Spurs concluded in a draw, with both sides settling for a share of the spoils in this Week 11 Premier League clash of the 2025-2026 season at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. The encounter was fiercely contested right up to the final whistle after 90 minutes plus 7 added on. Following this result, Manchester United occupy 8th place with 18 points, while Tottenham now sit 5th in the Provisional Premier League standings, also on 18 points. In the first half, United took the lead through Bryan Mbeumo's strike in the 32nd minute. The player, recently crowned Player of the Month, capitalized on a cross from Amad Diallo to head the ball into the Spurs net. That 0-1 advantage held until the interval. It marked Mbeumo's 5th goal in the Premier League this term across 11 appearances, making him his club's interim top scorer. The second half saw Spurs mount a comeback with relentless pressure. Efforts from Christian Romero and João Palhinha were thwarted by the impressive display from United's young goalkeeper, Sen Lemans. A goal by Brennan Johnson was chalked off for offside. The host's persistence paid off when, starting from the left flank, Destiny Udogie delivered a pass to substitute Matthijs Tel in the 84th minute. The forward equalized with a shot that deflected off Matthijs De Ligt'S. The match entered stoppage time amid rising tension, and Richarlison sent the home crowd into rapture with his goal in the 91st minute. It stemmed from Wilson Odobert's long-range effort from outside the box, unchecked, which took a deflection as Richarlison cleverly headed it past the helpless Sen Lemans. However, Spurs' hopes of a home victory were dashed when Bruno Fernandes' corner from the left swung a long ball towards the far side of the goal. Defender Matthijs De Ligt, evading his marker, met it with a powerful header that Vicario could only parry after the ball had fully crossed the line in the 96th minute. This equalizer ensured the contest ended level, with each team claiming a point. After the match, Spurs manager Thomas Frank highlighted the late goal that denied his side victory, noting that the second half had been highly intense and that his team had created numerous chances, but a lapse in focus towards the end allowed it to happen, which they had to accept. He also commended his players for restricting an in-form Manchester United to merely 5 shots on goal, albeit unfortunately 2 of those resulted in goals. He acknowledged that while they had conceded twice, limiting the opposition to 5 attempts was something one might accept beforehand, though the 2 on-target efforts were situations where they could have performed better. Frank heaped praise on Manchester United's attacking prowess. When questioned about the choice to deploy Bryan Mbeumo on the left of a front 3, he observed that it was not the first occasion Ruben had experimented with the forward line, and regardless of position, Mbeumo posed a threat, as demonstrated once more in this game. In his assessment of Tottenham's display, Frank emphasized the positives despite the heightened emotions, believing in fostering a strong team by continually building upon it. He described it as a solid showing against a capable Manchester United outfit that was clearly in rhythm. He touched on their defensive and attacking threats, pointing out that facing a confident United side featuring Cunha, Mbeumo, Amad, and substitute Sesko, yet holding them to 5 shots, illustrated how challenging it is to generate opportunities in the Premier League, even with their key players on the pitch. He expressed particular satisfaction with their second-half response, playing at home where the desire to win is paramount, without dwelling on Tottenham's poor home record. He recognized the need to secure victories before discussing such matters, but was pleased with how they remained in contention, persisted with the correct approach throughout the half, and came agonizingly close to triumph. On another day, he felt they would have claimed the win. Manchester United eyeing deal to secure Bayern Munich centre-back. Having significantly bolstered their attack in the last summer transfer window, Manchester United have now shifted their focus towards other positions. The Red Devils are keen on adding more quality at the back, and according to a report, they are working on a deal to sign Dayot Upamecano on a free transfer. This strategic pivot aims to address vulnerabilities exposed in recent matches and build a more balanced squad capable of sustaining a title challenge. Upamecano has only gone from strength to strength since joining Bayern Munich from RB Leipzig in the summer of 2021. He has been one of their standout performers in recent seasons. While he remains one of the first names on their team sheet under Vincent Kompany, the 27-year-old defender's future has become a massive talking point because of his contract situation. His current deal runs out at the end of the season, and a renewal hasn't been agreed yet. While Bayern Munich are keen on extending his stay at the club and have been working on a potential renewal, there are financial disagreements between the two parties. As a result, the race for his services remains wide open heading into January, when he will be free to sign a pre-agreement with foreign clubs. With the French international potentially available for free, there is no shortage of interest in him. Manchester United are one of the clubs that are keen on signing him. In order to challenge for major titles, United need a rock-solid defense, and someone like Upamecano can certainly help their cause. They see this as a great opportunity to sign a world-class defender at a bargain. His proven track record in high-stakes fixtures would inject much-needed stability and leadership into United's backline. The Red Devils have already started working on a potential deal. They are preparing a significant financial offer to try and lure him. They are pushing hard to ensure they stay ahead of the competition. However, beating the likes of Real Madrid to his signature won't be easy. The Spanish giants have a much more compelling project at hand, and Upamecano might wait to analyze all the options at his disposal before making a decision. Upamecano's impressive form this season has further heightened interest, with the centre-back contributing to Bayern's strong defensive record in the Bundesliga and Champions League. His ability to read the game, combined with his pace and aerial prowess, makes him an ideal fit for the Premier League's demanding style. Sources indicate that negotiations with Bayern are progressing, but no agreement has been finalized, leaving the door ajar for suitors. Manchester United's defensive frailties have been evident in recent campaigns, prompting manager Ruben Amorim to prioritize reinforcements. With aging options like Harry Maguire and injury concerns surrounding Lisandro Martinez, Upamecano represents a long-term solution to shore up the backline and provide leadership. Beyond United and Real Madrid, clubs such as Liverpool and Chelsea also monitoring the situation closely, ready to engage in a fierce bidding war if Upamecano becomes available. Liverpool, in particular, see him as a potential defender, while Chelsea aim to bolster their squad under Enzo Maresca. This broad interest from top Premier League sides highlights the defender's appeal across England's elite clubs. As the January window approaches, Upamecano's decision could hinge on Bayern's ability to resolve the financial impasse. Should he opt for a move, Manchester United's ambitious rebuild and the allure of Old Trafford might prove persuasive, though the defender will undoubtedly weigh up sporting ambitions and stability before committing. Ultimately, this transfer could mark a pivotal moment in United's quest to return to the pinnacle of European football. Hit that like button, subscribe, and let us know in the comment your opinion.